So, Sword Art Online, Elysian, episode 4, man. Good stuff. You know, this show, once again, it feels as if it's a true storyline within a video game world, and I love that, you know? The other shows just kind of felt as if they weren't necessarily a true video game storyline, per se, at times. I mean, I guess Gun Gale kind of had the most structure to it. I don't think that can really be argued. It did, you know? Aincrad was really kind of like a free roam game, you know what I mean? So, like, the Witcher 3s, the Red Dead Redemptions, you just kind of like that free world kind of feel to it. But, this episode really has some great art and great animation, and I think you guys already know that because it's Sword Art Online. But whenever Kirito was spinning in air, that scene had me just, oh man, let me rewatch that. Literally rewatched it maybe 3 to 4 times. That was really special. That was really good. The music, of course, that Sword Art Online just consistently always delivers on is its action scenes too, as well. Like that, not just its music, it does consistently action scenes in general. So, one thing I do want to say is Yu-Gi-Oh becomes a swordsman. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see the tree got cut down. That's badass. And we got an explanation. We got an explanation as to why someone got stronger. Kirito got stronger because he fought those goblins. And next thing you know, I mean, he ain't no goblin slayer, but, no pun intended. Okay, pun intended. But, it's a simple explanation. It's a weak explanation, but it's something, which is usually something we never get. Kirito just shows up, kicks some ass. I mean, the last time I got an explanation from Sword Art Online in terms of someone's strength and why they got stronger is actually because, from Sword Art Online Progressive, the rewritten version of Sword Art Online. So go check that out if you haven't. Great stuff. It's the best Sword Art Online. So would not even scoff at a reboot of Sword Art Online if they did the SA Progressive. This is really good stuff. Aincrad would have been that amazing arc that many thought it or wanted it to be and saw it could have been, which I loved it anyways. Still, I'm a Sword Art Online fanboy nonetheless, but will criticize it whenever it's necessary. But this episode, I'm glad to see, Yu-Gi-Oh is going to the Central City. I'm glad he chose his calling to be a swordsman because, first and foremost, I said last week, I think this show is about to speed up. I think it's about to hit that jet stream and just take off with it and hurry up and kind of at least head towards the Central City. I know this is 2 core episodes, right, or seasons. Like, this is supposed to be like 25 episodes. The next season, the second part 2 of season 3 is supposed to be like 25 episodes. I do realize that. I understand that. So it makes me wonder how many obstacles are they going to go through before they even reach the Central City. For me personally, I would not be surprised if they don't reach the Central City, and this is episode 4 to like episode 10 or 12. I wouldn't. Most likely, I think it's going to be episode around 8. I think it's going to be another 4 episodes before they even get there, because that's just how storylines always functioned. It's, there's arcs, but then there's like Sword Art Online's always been a show to where it's had one set arc, right? Sword Art Online Season 1, it had Aincrad from episode 1 to like 12 or 13, and then it moved on to the Alfheim arc. The CGGO, 12 episodes. Mother Rosario, like 12 episodes. And this is one big long arc, but I do expect Sword Art Online to have that main theme of, hey, we're traveling to get to the city. We're working to get strong to get to the city. Those are two themes combined into one. That's going to be the first like 12 episodes. I would not be surprised. And then the second half is we're in the city, we're on our next task, so on and so forth. That's just how storylines always function. I'm sure it's going to do, it's like these bunch of mini arcs combined into 12 episodes each, and before they really get to their be all end all kind of ending to each mini arc and or combined groupings of mini arcs. So I would not be surprised when the big transitions happen every 10 to 12 episodes. Other than that, though, Kirito was remembered by Yu-Gi-Oh, but then he forgot him. That's really weird. He's a human. We know he's a human. Like, he's just too non-NPC to not be a human. But he is remembering Kirito, but then he forgets him. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I mean, we still have the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, his eye thing. Don't forget that. I don't know what roles that's going to play in all of this, but nonetheless, that is still there, and we do have to actually remember that. So I was very upset to see he went back on his word. I was like, no, he remembered. I was like, this is about to be badass. I mean, is Kirito been wiped from his memories? What is it? I mean, I don't know. Because I thought it was him getting wiped from his memories, but then he remembered. So I don't, like, this has to be someone that's an admin kind of thing going on here. So, and one thing I do want to talk about as well is Kirito really felt the pain of that cut he got. And he can't be a superhuman. If you're bruised, beaten, and battered, your body will have its limits. So, I mean, he did kind of go superhero mode, but adrenaline stuff, you could do some crazy shit. Who knows? Not saying you gotta go spinning in the air 10 feet like Kirito did, but I'm just talking about in general. Once you feel as if your life is in danger, adrenaline pumps in and so on and so forth. But the game seems like it is going to be a little bit more realistic than the other arcs and seasons. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, though, the cathedral. Who was the girl at the cathedral? Was that Angel Alice, or was that Angel, like the girl we saw last episode? I don't know. I mean, what role does she play? She's not Alice, so what major role does she even play is my question. I mean, Alice is supposed to be the be-all, end-all, but, like, who is this girl? Obviously, she plays a significant role, and it seems as if she's, like, locked away in a tower, so I don't know what kind of role she actually plays. So, yeah, but other than that, though, guys, I believe I did actually cover everything. Looking down at my notes now, I did. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think? Where do you think storyline's going? Is it going to be the best season ever based off of what you see in the first 4 episodes? What's your first impressions? Basically, is what I'm asking you. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.